Chapter 2. Reflection. Corner-cube reflector is also called rectangle reflector or corner-cube prism. Its structure is simply three mutually perpendicular mirrors, and it always reflects light back to their original direction. That's interesting, right? Since 1969, there are 5 sets of corner-cube reflectors placed on the moon. When laser light is reflected by these reflectors, the light is reflected to where it was emitted. By measuring the time taken for the light to be reflected, we may find the Earth-Moon distance accurately. 2.1. Reflection. Regular and diffuse reflection. Calm water surface, such as a swimming pool, just like a mirror, is smooth enough to produce a clear image. On the other hand, a stormy water surface, such as the Victoria Harbour, is not smooth enough, and so a clear image is not produced. Regular and diffuse reflection. Clear images can be formed by plain surface only. Yes, only by very smooth surface. Wavy water surface and most other surfaces are not smooth enough. They cannot form clear images. They reflect light by diffuse reflection. On the other hand, light is reflected regularly by smooth surface. In short, regular reflection may produce clear image. Diffuse reflection cannot. However, diffuse reflection is still important. Let me explain below. Luminous and non-luminous objects. The sun produces its own light. A light bulb, a LED, a TV screen also produce their own light. They are called luminous objects. We see them when light from them enter our eyes. A desk, flowers, or our face do not produce light. We see them because they reflect light to our eyes. Most surfaces are not smooth, and they reflect light by diffuse reflections. When those reflected light enter our eyes, we see them. Therefore, we see things mostly by diffuse reflections. Then, why red roses appear red, and why green leaves appear green? When white light from the sun, which consists of all colors of light, fall on the roses, it absorbs most colors of light while red light is reflected. When the reflected red light enters our eyes, we see the roses as red. Similarly, green leaves are green because they reflect green light, while all other colors of light are absorbed by the green leaves. The following questions are challenging. The graph shows the absorption of light. Read the chart carefully and find out which colors of light is reflected. You should refer to page 6 to check the wavelengths of different colors of light. 2.2. Reflection by plain mirror. In the next lesson, you are going to finish an experiment named Laws of Reflection. Experimental worksheet will be provided. In the experiment, light rays from different directions are reflected by a plain mirror. You should measure the angle of incidence and the corresponding angle of reflection and find their relationship. To trace a light ray, you should mark along its path. Mark a light ray using crosses as widely as possible in order to mark the light ray more accurately. However, you have to mark 6 light rays with different angles of incidence. What will you do in order not to mix them up?